Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online. My name is Adam, and Hey everybody, welcome wait to a another minute. Episode of Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online. Where? Huh. I'm assuming you are Brian? It is a happy Halloween here in Wurm Online, and we are off to do a treasure hunt for our Halloween treats with this guy over here. Is it this way? Yeah, there you are.
Sorry. I got too into character. How's everybody doing? It's Halloween.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
I haven't talked to you in a while. What's been going on?
Yeah, not much has been going on. Just so everybody knows, we've been having some audio issues with Brian's voice. I can kind of understand him, but it's a little bit staticky, as you can see. So we're going to try to do the best that we can with what we got.
My internet connection's not been that great. But yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. A little too late, I guess, for actual Halloween here, but I guess it's still Halloween in Wurm, so it still counts.
Yeah.
Is it called something different in Wurm?
I don't.
Is it just Halloween?
I think, yeah. I think it's just Wurm Halloween. So why don't you hop on in the boat and we'll start moving along. We have a plan to try to get, the new Halloween treats. We need to go hunting, which is an issue for our area because our area is super. Oh, God. It's super devoid of mobs. Like there's nothing to hunt in this area. We are in South Central Xanadu. And so our plan is to travel a little bit north. I'm going to show you on the map. We are currently down here, which is like J11. And from my recollection, the area that's up in this area over here is just filled with mobs. So that's where I think that we're going to try to head. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. When was the last time you've been in that area?
It's been forever since I've been in that area. It's been a long time since I've been anywhere on Xanadu other than our area. We were over at the Labyrinth for quite a while. And, yeah, barring that.
Just run around and we'll take a look. Hoping. So last year, we did the same sort of thing. So this has become sort of like a yearly thing. Where we go out and we try to get masks. I guess last year there was the troll mask and the shoulder pads. We did not get the troll masks. I was very disappointed.
No, I'm wondering if your sound is quite garbled. It actually got worse once the stream started.
Yeah, and yours got worse once the stream started as well.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe we might have to go without video. Do you think that might help? If you go without video, and we just get your audio through this?
Can you give it a shot?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But just for the sake of people being able to hear you and understand what you're saying.
Let's do a couple things.
Okay. And are you still there with us? Oh.
I am.
Okay, that for a moment sounded a lot better.
How about now?
Yes, this sounds good.
All right.
What did you do?
I basically switched Discord servers.
Okay.
So if that sounds better, then maybe I can just stick with this.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Okay, and that sounds a lot better to you. So Maybe it's not me and my connection. Maybe this time it was the Discord server.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe.
who knows? But so what was I saying? I was saying last year. I mean, we did sort of the same thing. We came out. We streamed. Did we stream? We might have recorded our journey, trying to get the troll mask. Uh, I'm still very quiet on your end, Adam. Let's see if I can fix that on my end.
Let's see. I can try to increase as much as I can.
How's that? I'm increasing it slowly on my side. I'm seeing that it might be staticky.
All these
You're
technical
gonna have to
bugs.
let me, yeah, you're gonna have to let me know whether I get too loud.
Yeah, I think that should be okay.
All right, so last year we went out. We tried to get all of the Halloween stuff by killing mobs. We recorded some of our journey. We ended up with shoulder pads, but we did not end up with a troll mask.
Mm-hmm.
That was disappointing.
It was
I'm hoping
very...
to get one this time. Huh?
Yeah. So apparently the last year's drops are still available, and I think they're just a little bit less common than the new ones. So you're more likely to get the new ones. I think my plan is to park ourselves right by this market here. It's a good landmark, so we'll be able to find our boat when we come back to this area. I'm just gonna go right.
Yeah. So I mean, how long has the Halloween event been going on so far?
So
a number of days, right?
there was, so on the last stream, so last week when I was on my own there, Fabricant jumped into the stream and said that the drops were live, except for they weren't the new drops, they were last year's drops. So a whole week ago, you were able to get.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it wasn't until, when was it? I think it was Wednesday, like the day before Halloween, the new drops went in. And I guess because of that, they extended the sort of the time frame in which you could get, that the Halloween event is going to be on. So it is now extended to Monday, midnight. I guess that's server time, midnight server time. Yeah.
Midnight. Wait. Midnight. Which midnight?
Monday.
So that's so we're still got some time.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
We got one weekend to try to find, and so the troll mask, obviously. What else is there this year?
So the two new drops that we are able to get are there is a witch's hat, and that can drop off of any mob.
Ooh.
And it looks so cool. And then the other one is there's a mask. Now I've seen pictures of like the mask can come in a different. Was I seeing this right? Like the mask can come in different variety of materials. So I think I saw a picture of that.
I don't know. And hey, Regan Nation, I was gonna ask everybody if you've been doing the Halloween event and been trying to get all of the items. How everyone's doing? Like, how long have you guys spent? Have we heard anything? Maybe on the forums, like what's the average time here that we're going to need to spend to get something?
Yeah. So
What are the chances we're gonna get anything on this stream?
Yeah, there is a slight possibility that we get nothing. However, they did increase the drop rates. There was a bunch of people complaining that it was taking forever and they were not getting any drops, and so there was a little bit of a bump in the drop rate.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so Regan Nation, you got yours from a spider, and that must have been the witch's hat.
So mine got from a spider. Found it to be fairly quick. Target high CR mobs like greenish bears, scorps, and crocs.
Okay, that's good advice. Thanks. We'll have to go find those then.
I forgot that we had to take off all the equipment on our animals, so
Oh,
I'm
right.
a little bit behind you.
Right. Sorry. I was thinking I was going to mention it to you, but then I forgot to mention that. So before we get started, this would be a perfect opportunity to crack open our beers.
Oh, that's right. Which kind of beer do you have today?
So this week, I have a very special beer. It's a very seasonal beer, and it's brand new. I've never seen it before, and it's by a brewery called Muskoka Brewery. I've been drinking a lot of Muskoka. They're a small little brewery up in the Muskokas, which is like cottage country for us in Ontario, and they came out with this nice little one. Yeah, drink it from a shoe. Come on, what do you?
How about from a can? Huh?
How about from a glass?
I'll do it from a can, and Adam will do it from a glass.
So, can you guys see the name of this beer? Like, if you look right in this little area, this is amazing. It's called Salty Caramel Truffle.
What?
Yeah, I know. And it's here. Let me read this because for those of you who know a little
Sounds
bit
like
about
we're at Christmas already.
yeah, if you know a little bit about Ontario, this will mean a lot to you. It says, in cottage country, stopping for creamy, decadent ice cream is as traditional as cracking open a cold brew. So it only makes sense to bring the two together by teaming up with Kawartha Dairy to create this robust, chocolatey box-style beer infused with salted caramel. To celebrate this collaboration, Muskoka Brewery and Kawartha Dairy are joining forces to support an ongoing local community projects. So yeah, it's a joint effort between Kawartha Dairy and Muskoka Brewery to create a wonderfully delicious beer.
You always have like the most informative, I don't know, nice story with your beers, and I have to stop making the mistake of letting you go first. Because I don't have nearly as good of a story as what you just said. Mine is actually called. Oh wait, first this is what it looks like. Yes, it has a giant. What would you call that?
An octopus?
An octopus. Yeah, has an octopus with boxing gloves, and it's officially called Octopus Wants to Fight. That's what the beer's called. It's an IPA. It's got 6.2% alcohol. And
Is that a Great Lake brewery? Great Lakes?
I can't tell. I think it is. Yep, GLB. If that sounds like a Great Lake Brewery. So the first sentence is this. Our pet octopus is a bit of a jerk. Yeah, and that's how it starts, and it just keeps going on and on and on, and I'm very interested to know how bitter this is going to be.
So
Here we go.
I've tried that beer before. It is pretty good. It's I would say that
Actually,
on the
smells sweet.
it is quite bitter, but in general, it's an IPA. For an IPA, it's pretty good, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that actually goes down quite nicely. Anyway, we've been beering it up a little bit too much. Let's get our witch's hat.
Here we go. Okay.
This way to
So-
the east.
There should be a main road here, and it looks like it's right here. We're gonna go north. And
All right, this way to the north.
yeah, I'm following the map here.
All right, so we're saying it could potentially be fairly quick, or painfully long, and anywhere in between. That's what I seem to be getting for people.
Yep.
So we've narrowed it down to at least those few options.
So we just got to remember where we parked our boat. We parked it at Sunset Bay Market. Ooh, there's
All right.
little pumpkin guy right here. Oh, it's a pig.
I don't think a pig was one of the things that Retro just said.
Yep, but it does have a
And
chance.
We will beat the odds right now.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, here's a question. We're doing it together. do we need to be in a group of any kind in order to both have a chance?
I have a feeling it's whoever kills it, that's the person who has the chance.
So there's no group chance of any kind?
Like,
Oh,
you
there's
mean...
a skeleton that's really an aged bear.
Ah, nice. While I'm at it, I'm going to turn on my lamp here.
Good idea, if I can find mine.
And it's still taking damage. Stop taking damage, Lantern. So, just a few days ago, I released another factional fight update from Griffith's car video.
Factional fight update from Griffith's car.
That's what I'm calling it. Yeah, that's what I'm calling them. The factional fight updates from Griffith's car. These are being released currently exclusively to Patreon, to our Patreon page, and to our Patreon members. Got quite a bit of feedback from our patrons who are basically saying that they greatly appreciate, these videos that are sort of exclusively for them. So during those videos, I'm just like shooting off ideas about what's coming to my mind, and wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We want to keep going north because to the north there's a big desert-looking thing. It's either a desert or a steep or something.
We're gonna keep going north.
So if you're interested in getting a little bit more factional fight content, you can head over to our Patreon page and look at what's going on over there. Is
Nice. Anything interesting?
well?
That,
I mean, the main
talk about?
purpose of these videos is to really get my mind going with ideas that are that are bouncing around, so that I can then talk better about them while we get onto the show. So it gives you sort of like a peek into my mind, I guess.
A peek into your mind.
Yeah. So
Maybe I should watch that.
one of the main things I was talking about was whoa, my mouse is going crazy again. It was about like a strategy that we're going to use for trying to get our loot, our treasure, our Halloween treasure. And one thing that I was wrestling with last year was every mob, I kind of I felt this need that I needed to butcher and bury it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have this feeling.
I don't.
You don't, okay.
which is good. I understand the feeling of so I've always felt the need to get rid of the mob. That's true.
Okay, so like bury.
Never felt bury it. Clean up. I haven't felt the need to butcher everything. Maybe it's because we've always played together and I've always just thought, you'll do it.
Maybe.
You'll just get the parts that I need.
I mean, like, I was such a hoarder when it comes to like animal bits and leather, and I every time that I let an animal just sit there, like the corpse rot, or I bury the corpse, or I can't pick up the loot, I just feel like I'm wasting it. I don't know.
That's funny. So how hard is that? Or how hard has it been so far to just walk away?
Well, so far we haven't picked
walk
it.
away.
There's not that much. I mean, we're letting a couple glands go.
Are you keeping track in your mind?
Yeah, pretty much. I am keeping track. I know.
Some meat. That's like.
I know. It's the meat as well. Like, man, there is a lot of stuff that we're going to be letting go here. But the way I'm rationalizing it in my mind is that if we skip the butchering and burying, then we could probably get to twice as many mobs than we would normally, which means that we would have twice as much chance of getting this loot.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
let's join. Did we join a team yet?
We haven't.
Let's join a team because
Okay.
Retrograde was saying there is a group chance, and I'm assuming that
Okay.
is part of the team.
Okay, so form a team.
Yeah. Do I want to join AA? Yes, I do.
Yeah, I just made it.
I definitely need to go to some AA the more that I drink this beer. I've killed. And hey yo. Wait, is that hey
Heyo.
hey yo? Or is that like I'm picturing like screaming. How about horses? Are we just gonna do?
I'm pretty sure everything has a chance, albeit horses will probably have a small chance. But at the same time, it takes 2 hits to kill a horse.
I love the zombie look of the hellhounds because we don't normally see zombies very often,
Yeah,
and let alone skeletons. Skeletons are
agreed.
actually pretty nice in this game.
They are.
But the mask from the first troll,
Oh,
I hate you so much. No,
lucky you.
we've been trying for, I guess,
5
technically
minutes.
we could say 5 minutes this year and all of last year.
Well, to be fair, last year we did get a few pumpkin shoulders.
We did get a few pumpkin shoulders. You're right.
We just did not get any of the troll masks.
Is it worth killing these? What do you guys think? Do you think is the strategy to pass all of the mobs that have a small chance, like the cows and the sheeps and the horses, and go straight for like the trolls and stuff?
The high CR
Or
ones.
do you just kill them all? Do you just leave a trail of blood behind you?
Is it that they only drop from hunter mobs? That's a good question. Because if that's so, then we should leave these. But
And do they only drop from hunter mobs? That is a very good question. And troll mass, I would assume, only drop from trolls.
okay, so people in the chat, you guys are telling us only hunter mobs, so we should skip over. Hey, Encodito. We got a whole bunch of people in the chat compared to when we were at the beginning. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
So, how many of these hats have you guys gotten? Is it like one of these things where you hunt for hours upon hours and get one, or are you going out and getting, sweeping up, collecting a ton of them?
Can you get more than one?
Can you get more than one? It's a good question. And unicorns don't count as hunter mobs, eh?
Guess not. And this is nice. Hardened huge spider. Does that mean that there's a lair around here?
That's interesting. So we are hitting this desertish area, and I see a corpse of a scorpion, so that's a good sign.
I feel like
Although it looks like...
masks do come in different sizes or different materials. Why is everything dead?
Yeah, why is everything dead? That's exactly the problem. Yep, everything is dead. There's a
We
pig.
just come moments after somebody else just came
Ooh,
and killed everything.
I see a greenish black bear.
Here.
Greenish
You
is
are
good.
much faster than I am.
And there's a champion huge spider. Can you see the spider?
Is that on someone's deed?
Nope. Go after the champion spider.
Alright, I'm going.
Whoa, my mouse is like flipping out here. Okay.
It is quite a large pumpkin head.
Yep, I'm gonna come help you in a second once this bear's down. I see another greenish bear, so we're in the right spot. I see a
Good.
crocodile. Okay, so
I also see a champion scorpion. Do
Nice.
champions give you a better chance?
I'm sure that they do. I think
Or
that
is it as much of a chance as like a greenish? Like it's another trait.
I'm too far away, but how close do I have to be? I have to be right inside of it. There we go. Perfect.
Or do you get too close?
Nope, this is...
You know, it was very strange, and I don't know how this happened, but I was laying in bed like yesterday,
Mhm.
and for some reason the thought occurred to me of me standing in a Wurm desert.
Okay.
I don't know why I was thinking that. Uh, and my mind kept going to like what would make the deserts more interesting.
Okay.
And I kept thinking of we need like cacti.
Ah.
Huh? And then for some reason then my mind just went to like how many different kinds of cacti could there be? What could each one do in Worm? How many ways could you cut a cacti and use its pieces? Does cacti have water inside? Or milk? Some have milk or something like that?
Hmm.
I am not doing very well.
Yeah, me
on this,
neither.
huge spider.
I'm missing a lot. Let's try to
Maybe
increase
I
focus.
should put my helmet on. And I should concentrate a little more.
Yeah, I'm gonna start building my focus now. Oh, there we go.
Alright. Did we get something?
Nope.
I didn't.
Here's a hardened croc. And there's a ton of other...
There's a champion's
Oh, right.
what did I say?
Scorpion. Yeah, where's
but
that?
it looks like a what is that, zombie, so it doesn't look big.
Oh. You're gonna have to lead me there.
I'm almost dead, so I'm gonna have to kill some stuff that will allow me to heal.
Yep.
So I see 2 H scorpions. But I don't see the champion anymore, actually. That's odd.
Yeah, they're hard to see in the dark. Hopefully the night is almost over. Let's see what time it is.
Can you make weapons out of a cactus? Huh? With the little spikes? Cactus juice? Flowers? Yeah, I don't know. I almost felt like, wouldn't that fit in perfectly?
I
into
think
Worm?
it would. Totally.
Because it's so desolate. Stuff can grow on sand, just not the stuff we currently have in the game.
Okay, well, there's
I
a...
see a greenish spider.
Okay. Go for the... I see an aged fierce spider. Oh.
Are we splitting up?
Sure. I found the champion scorpion.
Oh, okay. So let's.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill.
wanna-
I'm gonna kill the spiders first to get some health back.
Okay. Well, I can tank it, you know, and...
Well, I think I started getting scared when I started seeing that ring of death start appearing.
Oh, were you seeing that?
Yeah.
Oh, this champion scorpion is going down.
I'm missing the champion scorpion. There you go. Aloe vera salve. Make
Okay.
tequila from it.
Nice.
Tap something in there to drink out of it, like water out of it. Huh? A slow flow of water. Did we win anything?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
We're killing scorpions. What is that?
yep.
Black bear?
See another crocodile. It's really nice to see the traded, what do you call them? Conditioned mobs.
The conditions, yeah. They went away for a little while, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they did to bring them back.
Yeah, or why they
You
were gone in the
kill
first place.
if you kill that guy on that horse over there, do you think you'll get some loot?
I see a bunch of crocodiles.
I must say, this octopus wants to fight beer is pretty good.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember it being good. And I like IPAs a lot. But you know, it's around this time of year where you start seeing these seasonal beers come out. Another one that I love is Mill Street Vanilla Porter. You'd probably like these type of beers. They're very smooth. So they don't have like that bite to them like IPAs have. So they're super, super smooth. Some of them are a little, a little sweet on the sweet side. Not like a soft drink or anything like that, but it still tastes like a beer, but
Yeah.
smooth and sweet. You know.
You know what? You know what happened? So, I've recently stopped eating or adding any sugar to anything.
Okay.
And by recently, I mean it's been over 2 months.
Okay. So no sugar at all.
Right. Which was a big deal because I drink a lot of coffee. And I usually put sugar in my coffee.
Mm.
So I cut it out. Ever since then, I gotten used to it. I feel that adding sugar now is too sweet.
Mm.
Like, I can't. I don't enjoy it anymore. And it's made. Maybe it has the effect that it's made this drink taste a lot better
Mm.
to my taste buds. It's a possibility because it
Oh,
actually
yeah.
tastes quite nice, better than I thought it would.
Interesting.
I don't know if that has an effect.
I think it does too because I've had a similar experience. I haven't. I mean, there was a period of time where I had cut out sugar completely, but I've introduced it back. But yeah, you're right. Like when you're used to not having sugar for a while, then the slightest sweetness, you sense it. You know.
That seems to be. Yeah, that seems to be where I am right now.
Hmm.
Just the slightest sweetness. Not as enjoyable. And I transitioned to. I added more cream at first,
Okay.
and then I got rid of cream.
This is to your coffee.
completely.
Oh, really? So you're
Yeah.
drinking coffee
And
black?
then- well, I put milk instead,
Mm.
which does change the flavor. And now, the other day I tried to put cream in, and it was way too creamy. It had this. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. Like I used to like that creamy texture,
Okay. Yeah.
and now I don't. I don't seem to enjoy it.
See, that's one thing that I can't cut out. The cream in coffee. I I've tried milk and coffee. I've tried doing it for a while, but it's just nothing beats the cream. I'm looking straight up again. What the? Ooh, a greenish.
Going after the greenish first. It's
Mhm.
so much bigger than that other one. But yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Sugar. Totally on the sugar front. Once you cut it out, sugar then seems too sweet. But the other sleeper effect that happens. There was a time. There was a big time of adjustment because sugar. When I cut that out, it felt like I like went through some kind of withdrawal.
Mm.
Yeah, for about a week.
I know exactly that same feeling. Yeah.
I felt so bad for
Yeah.
like a week, and then I felt okay.
Yeah. I know.
Ooh, another one.
Yeah, I went into that knowing that
This
that was going to
says
happen.
that you just picked up a witch's hat from the corpse.
Oh, I did. Sweet. I got a witch's hat.
And guess what I picked up?
What did you pick up?
Nothing.
I notice a severe lack of trolls and goblins in this area.
I am noticing that as well. Which way should we be heading?
I'm not sure. Maybe like if we go into the forest just a little bit and poke around there, maybe we'll find more trolls and goblins in there. Does anybody have any hints and strategies?
Congrats, Adam.
Thank you. Let's put it
on your hat.
Let's put it on. Does it replace my helmet?
I hate you so much.
Replaces my helmet.
But I'm sure my hat is on the way.
Let's take off my mask. There we go.
I'm very optimistic. Ooh. I can barely see it.
I'm just gonna go up into this, up to the top of this hill where this moss is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna peek to see if I can see any mobs over the hill. There was
Let me know. I can't quite see it much.
There's another desert-looking place just north of here as well. Let me double check the map. Okay, and then there's like a... Oh, I can't tell if that's rock or if that's steep. Probably rock.
Is that going to be a problem?
I mean, it just means that there's a mountain there probably. Let me just see if I can turn on the isometric view. Oh, yes, that's a mountain. Okay, so we're in... Maybe it might be interesting to show this. I'm going to show this. There we go. So we are in this little desert. There's another one that looks like just to the north, and then there's this mountain. If we don't see any goblins or trolls there, what we can do is we can go a little bit more north along this road, west a little bit, and then continue north up to... Oh, it's not loading. It looks to be a steep... over here, a massive one, like a huge massive one.
How far does it look?
It's somewhat far. It's probably twice as far as it took to get here.
Ooh, wow.
But it looks massive in comparison to the one we're in right now. Like,
well, I got time.
Yep, me too. I don't see...
I am determined to get, what is it, the witch's hat? I'm determined to get the mask. The troll mask. I have got nothing yet, but my optimism has not waned yet. I don't, other than the fact that I don't know which way you actually went.
Sorry, I'm looping back. I'm coming back to the desert now.
Right.
There you are. Okay. So do you want to keep heading north then?
Yeah, because I
let's...
think we've just basically exhausted everything here other than respawn.
Yeah. So let's go back to that highway.
Let me take a look at what I don't have on your head. Nice.
Yeah. So let's show this off. Actually, let's. I can. Whoops. I want to go into my HUD settings and what is it? The character window? Yeah, there it is. So we can open that up and make it bigger. There we go. The nice witch's hat. That's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm digging
has
it.
This thickness to it when I look at it.
Okay.
It doesn't look I don't know, like it doesn't have that look of like hollowness.
Okay.
Like it's got a thick fabric to it.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I kind of see that.
Anyway, Anyway, back to my cactus whole like story here.
Okay.
I so it made me think, should Worm adopt more of a regional
Oh,
climate?
there's another greenish bear. If you want to grab it.
Yes, I do. Should there be an enhanced regional climate system?
Hey, Cruise King, welcome
And
back.
Welcome back. What is that? Oh, matured lurking wildcat.
Yep. Just here, I'll let you take this one to give you the chance.
And thank you for the chance. I did not get anything.
All right.
So what do you think? Should Worm adopt something like that? Is that something that would be
I would love
good or
it.
bad?
I would love it. You know, but it's one of those things that it's not a make or break. You know what I mean? Like it would add so much to the atmosphere of the game, to the completion of this world, and to make it feel like, a complete world. But, yeah, I'm not sure how it would affect me on, let's say, a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
what?
think the wolf is following you.
Oh, okay. What kind of things are you talking about? You're talking about like, let's say I go far north and it starts getting snowy there, and it's like perpetually snowy, sort of thing, or winter lasts longer there. That sort of thing.
That in each region there would be specific materials that you could only collect there. Like
Oh, okay.
the idea of cactuses on a desert. You literally can't get them anywhere else. You'd have to go find a desert for that material. So imagine Worm was more like that.
Is it me, or is this greenish bear actually greenish?
It is, yeah, with the whole new rendering system, I guess.
That looks so cool. We get so few mobs in our area that we don't really get to see these sorts of things.
That's true. Like, would you want that?
Here, there is. I would love it. I see a troll.
Nice.
And this is the second little small desert area. It's a little bit smaller than the one we were just at, but it has trolls in it. And it's a raging one.
Nice.
Yeah, making resources regional, that would make a lot of sense, I think. And would add a lot of elements to the game that aren't currently there. So it would be either travel to the other side of the world to get those resources you need, or trade. So it would promote trade, which is good.
I mean, we've been in areas that are like all, let's say, an olive tree forest, as
right.
opposed to a pine tree forest or a birch tree forest. Should
Right.
the idea that there's all those forests, could they potentially have other kinds of materials that grow in those types of forests?
Right. I mean, nowadays it almost feels like there aren't those regional forests so much.
Yeah, and think about this. If you saw a marsh area, what would be going through your head?
I don't know. You mean knowing?
You go there and there's a giant marsh area.
Okay.
You find this huge marsh area.
So what would I think should live
Would
there?
would you be happy if you
Oh,
found it?
not
Would there be any? What would your
no.
thoughts be
So in Wurm, knowing what
in
marsh
Wurm?
means like Wurm, yeah, I'd feel like that place I would never want to settle near.
This is my one and only time I see this area. Goodbye.
Hmm.
But so, how do we change that?
Right. Right. So you make certain areas have certain benefits. You know, pros and cons to having a marsh. Like currently there's just cons.
Exactly. Give different, like these different areas that we even have, add some more areas. Wouldn't you love to see palm trees?
That'd be cool. I don't see that many mobs in this little one.
Anyway, that was going through my head. And then, on top of that, I started thinking, we got the new rendering system now. Why don't we have different wood types for fences or houses?
That would be really cool. Especially if they can use the same model and just use the rendering system like
That's the whole point.
yeah.
They can use the same model, and they just change the hues or whatever they do.
Right. That would be exciting.
Is there so? Here's a question: is there a reason why people would not want that,
Tuh.
other than is it a hindrance for people to need to match their like spend some time matching their wood type for walls and fences?
I see what you're saying. So it would
Are
be
people,
it would
a
be a
hindrance. You would have,
yeah, like
the last plank that you put in would need to be the type of wall that it would turn into.
right. I could see that.
Would people say, I don't want it because of that?
I feel
Or
like
would you get used to it?
I mean, I personally would get used to it. But I can see how it would get annoying where
It would just become another. Are we just saying it's annoying because we're not used to it?
oh, no, well, I mean, it is another thing that you have to keep track of. I mean, how many times have I tried to
We're
make
playing Worm, though.
right, but like there have been times where I tried to make like 10 cedar crates and it's always inevitable that one of them turns out to be pine wood. Like always. Like I can't seem to do it and make you know,
Worm is supposed to need that kind of concentration. Where are
yeah.
you going?
I'm just peeking into mines. There's a couple threads were saying that you know they peeked into a mine and they just saw a ton of trolls and a ton of goblins,
Oh,
but this one doesn't seem to have any.
it's a dud.
Dud.
What do you do?
Oh, here's a wolf skeleton
Ugh,
thing.
well,
But yeah, they were saying like because of a whole area around the area got decimated,
Yeah.
that the mobs started respawning in the caves.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Wait, we've seen that so much. Don't you wish we were still on Deliverance?
yeah. You walk into a cave and there's 12 scorpions and 2 trolls and a lava fiend.
Anyway,
Wait a minute, we are
if it
not.
was always,
This is not a
are we
highway.
on the right path?
I think so. That way is south, so that way is back to the boat.
Just keep heading north.
The only
Okay.
the thing that I'm hesitant now is that this is no longer a highway.
That's okay. It looks like we have to go to the. Looks like we have to go to the west a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. So we're going
Unless
up
you wanna
this.
peek inside of this. I don't know. Doesn't look like anything's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm following the map, so we're good. So north here, west here, and then
Oop, I'm hitting a hellhound.
Where are you?
Yeah. So I feel like if the system was always like this, where you always had to decide which wood type you wanted, I don't think we'd be having this discussion. I don't
Okay.
think anyone would be thinking, "Oh, that would be so annoying." In fact, they would be thinking the opposite. They would be saying, "This is what makes Wurm great, because we have those choices." I mean, we say that all the time.
Right.
When they took out wood types for back then, we didn't. Did anybody say, "Oh, this is so much better. It's so much less annoying"? I don't have to worry about wood type.
Right. I don't. Yeah, I'd agree. People did not like it when they changed it to all
And
the
that's sort of
same
like-
wood type.
So houses, as far as I'm aware, and fences never had the wood types associated. It was like barrels, BSBs. Carts didn't even have it. Oh wait, where am I going here? I see.
Oh, and the highway
We
started
lost
up
all of
again.
that.
Yeah.
We lost all of that a while ago. It was only recently that they put it back in. I don't remember anyone saying that they were happy they got rid of wood types.
Right. I'd agree with that. Boy, we've like entered an area where there's like no mobs.
Oh, no, that's dead.
I see some cows.
Timber frame to have a more worn look. Yeah, and they could do that. That's right, you could do that with like a willow or oak version of it.
Right.
Huh?
That would be cool.
I would love that.
Gotta go off-road to find mobs, yo. Hey, Buddha. How's it going?
Hey. Off-road,
Yes.
that's dangerous.
I'm gonna show you our plan here, Buddha. This is our plan. So there we go. We're on this road going north now. Like where I think we're at this crossroad down here. I see this big steep over here, and I think that just coming up to here, and we're gonna go off road over here, this area, and hope that we hit a gold mine of mobs over there.
We already did somewhat in two different areas, the results of which led me to have no witch's hat and Adam to have a witch's hat.
Yep. So we already did get a witch's hat. Very happy about that.
Wait. Never mind, it's just a deer. That looks like a giant oak tree.
So another thing that I wanted to announce is that, and this is like completely off topic. We can go back to the other topic in a second.
Yes.
We have hit 500 followers, and that happened right
When did that
after,
happen?
like just a couple streams ago.
Oh, wow.
So last week I was on my own, so I thought, we'll celebrate the 500 followers when we're together. So here we are, and to celebrate, we're going to do a big giveaway. You might have noticed in my inventory, I've been carrying around this Supreme pickaxe.
I have not, but go on.
And so it was I purchased this from somebody that watches our stream. He overheard that I was looking for one, and he is an expert at making these sorts of things. And so he's like, I'll just make one for you. It's like, okay, you're going to make me a Supreme pickaxe. Sure. So he did. Made a Supreme pickaxe, and it was like creation quality. Sent it over to me. And so I imped it up, spent a little bit of time on that, It is currently at 97 quality. And
97 quality.
you know, whenever I go to improve like stuff, smithing stuff, I always cast like a WOA onto it. I'll just pop a little WOA onto it because then it makes it so that the tempering action gets a little boost. Oh, did you see where I'm coming off road now? Where are you? There you are.
Did you go this way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the start of that little area.
You want to get rid of the map.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, that's yeah. I will do that. There we go.
So yeah, so you put WA on it.
So I put the WA on it. It was like the first cast was like 30 or something like that. So I'm like, oh, I gotta put it. Like I just cast it one more time, and it landed at 100 on the second shot. 100 WOA on a Supreme pickaxe.
Oh my god, guys!
So that made imping it very quick.
Here's a question: can I enter this competition?
No. You are
No.
not. You are not allowed.
Disqualified?
You are disqualified.
Damn it! But I'm sure all of you guys are not.
Right.
One would assume.
Here we go. We found the where all the
Nice.
mobs are hiding.
Nice. Look at this. Although all I see is horses.
Horses. There's lots of horses.
How about hell horses? Is that considered?
Are hell horses counting? Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't think they're considered a hunter mob.
This is
Hunting mob,
strange.
are
Do you guys see that? I'm putting my mouse right over here, and I'm getting the tooltip that says jackal.
That's because Jackal is behind the world over there.
Yeah, behind the world, down at the bottom here.
Down at the bottom. Yeah.
That's a lot of horses, though. This is. Although there is
Maybe too many horses?
there's a lot of
Maybe not.
desert. There's a lot of desert to go through, so we'll see what's over there.
I keep trying to think. Something that I also want to bring up. Although, did you put anything else on that?
Yeah, so after I started putting some Circle of Cunning on it, and I casted probably like 100 times before it hit 90. So 90 COC. Let's take our chances with a hell horse.
90 COC. So,
Yeah.
So what you're telling me, you have a 97 quality Supreme pickaxe with 100 WOA and 90 TOC.
That's what I'm telling you. And we are going to be giving it away on this stream in a celebration for hitting 500 followers.
And just to be clear, I'm already disqualified for this.
I think we've already gone
Just
over
making
this.
sure.
Yeah.
Just making
Yeah. Fair enough.
And I'm assuming you did not also put FA on it.
No. Nope.
Although
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems like enough. So yeah, we hit 500. That is crazy. Thank you everyone for following us.
Yeah.
That's right. Can I go that route? Does family mean nothing to you?
Not nearly as much as our fans.
There we go.
There we
You
go.
heard it from Adam's mouth. You guys. He cares more deeply about you guys than family. Than me.
Look at all these horses. This is crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen. When we started the game, there was like 0 wild horses. So just to see this,
Yeah.
even though it's been a long time,
Like I know we wanted
crazy to
horses. We wanted horses to be more common. Like To be common enough that you can go out and find a horse. A horse.
A horse.
That's
Yeah.
that's what we wished for back then because there was no chance of ever finding a wild horse. Like there's
Look
like
at this. Oh, this is crazy.
and now look what we have. We have hundreds of horses.
Hey, I think we need to get to that desert.
I no, but I was really thinking that this was going to be the jackpot of all the jackpots. Like
Yeah, it is the jackpot of all of the horses.
wow. Will we be able to get back? We know how to get back, right?
Yeah, we just,
This mountain, go
that
around,
way.
go around that mountain. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's
And then
some.
just turn left and
I mean, maybe if we keep going, this steep is like humongous. It goes on for quite a while.
it looks like somebody came through, killed the few scorpions that were around, and left everything else.
Yeah. Well, let's just
Maybe
go.
There should be a Halloween event where you just kill horses. Huh? We'd be where we needed to be. We'd be reveling in the whatever it is, horse mask. You want a horse mask?
Yeah. Sure. Boy, oh boy. Let's just go over this ridge and see what looks on the other side. What am I seeing over there? Oh, is that the... What is that?
What are you seeing over there?
Is that the... Is that a black light? No, I don't see it when I look straight at it. When I look straight at it, it goes away.
It is a kind of light.
But it's not a rift light.
That's quite odd, isn't it?
Uh-huh. It is quite
You
odd.
can't see it when you stare right at it.
Oh boy, more horses and bison. Boy, oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. Do you want to head into the trees and see what
Let's
happens
head
over
into the
there?
trees. Yeah,
Okay, let's go to the trees to our left here.
it's gonna be harder to follow you.
It will be harder, definitely. Oh, I'm stuck on this slope here.
I'm gonna try to go around. If I can.
But seriously, I came up here thinking this would be full of, you know,
Other kind of hunter.
anything.
Anything?
Anything but horses. There's a desert off to the left. Yeah, a little bit northwest.
Ooh, is that a desert?
But there's also a desert.
To our
If we go
there's a desert to
yeah.
the west, right there, beyond the trees.
Yes, there's a desert this way as well. So that's why I suggested going through these trees, because maybe through the trees we might see some more mobs. And then there's a desert on the other end of it.
Yeah, they definitely needed to balance something out. Maybe you can take that for next year, Buddha. We need like some kind of a horse slash, I don't know, friendly mob. A friendly mob item that you can get.
Yeah. Where we kill as many horses as we can. That would work. Oh, here's a troll. So right as we walk into the forest, there's a troll.
They're just hiding. They know that they're the target right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw another thing over here. K-bug.
Nice. We just need a giant horse mask that gives you a giant snout.
Yep.
And every time that you get hit, you neigh. Huh? While you wear it. Maybe every time you wear the troll mask, you should like sound like a troll when you get hit.
That'd be cool. All right, we found a road, and this is part of a highway.
All right. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not sure.
I see rock.
I think to the south of us, so this way is the desert that we were seeing.
Okay.
And we can see some sand starting here. This is south, right?
It is.
Yeah. So I see this road on the map. So it does look like desert this way. We can try to see if we can spot trolls or goblins off to the side.
All right. So, how has your decoration project been going? For people that don't know, we have started a competition where we have chosen a floor in our giant building, underground building, to decorate it, to build it up, put walls in there, make it look nice.
So on the last stream I did start a little bit.
Okay.
Just the preliminary, like trying to picture it and put up some wall plans and get a sense for what kind of space we have. I was struggling, I must say, with the space. It is
In
quite.
what way?
It's an awkward space. So like, there's like a big opening, but like a big open area. But it's like just big enough to, let's say, put a hallway through and have a couple rooms on either side.
Yeah.
This desert is like empty.
Oh God.
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, we are. It might have been better to go to the desert way up in the north.
Yeah,
If we
let's
had
do that.
if we had thought of it earlier. I don't know, like it's quite far away now.
How far from here?
Oh, no, there's no way that we're going to get there. There's no way.
Where are we on the map?
Oh my goodness. It's like, so however far we got from the boat, it's like twice as far
Oh wow.
from there. How is there not a single mob over here? Like, not a single one.
That is funny.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
There's a spider.
found a spider.
All right. Thanks, TR. How do I pronounce that? Trbovlje.
You just did.
Turbovlage. Turbovlage. So yeah, the space is like, there's only so many configurations that you can do, I feel. I've sort of settled on one kind of configuration. I figured that I'm going to need a decently sized smithery. So I went with a 2x3 for the smith. And then all the other rooms are going to be smaller in comparison.
Have you started building anything?
I did put one, like just the walls around the smith area. But now I'm like thinking I might want to change the wall type. So
So you built walls, and now you want to change the walls that you just built.
yeah. And I might have to. I'm gonna have to do something about permissions. I'll probably have to put, Griffith back as the mayor, so that I can start bashing, because he's currently the mayor of Arwick, which is the other deed, and so he can't bash anything on this deed.
Right.
Look,
Makes sense.
And there's more horses in this desert.
Wait, what?
We should just go back to the first desert that we were at.
What, and wait for respawn?
And just just run around there. back and forth, up and down. We were at least getting trolls over there and scorpions.
That's true.
Not like these places where it's just all horses.
Did you run into the desert?
I'm in the steep. Oh, yeah. There you are. Yeah, I see you. Yep. Keep, if you can make it down there.
I cannot.
Do you see me? I'm off to your right.
Yeah. So, is there any way to change the code really quickly to make it so we can kill all of these horses and be able to get something out of it?
or we can just like change the code so all these horses turn into trolls.
I would be okay with that as well.
This is a amazing amount of horses that we found. It's quite amazing. Here, let's go into this forest here. Let's see what's over here.
All right.
Although this is a fir tree forest, that's a little dangerous.
Is it just the entrance or the whole thing?
I don't know. Let's just peek in. Because if you peek in and all you see is fir trees every 2 feet, then getting through this forest.
That'd be a great adventure. I'll never find you again.
I know. I don't want to go too far. I haven't gone far. There you are.
I'm going pretty far.
There you are.
Oh,
I see you.
are.
Okay.
Going straight.
Just keep going straight. Are we heading south? Is this south?
This is south, yeah.
This is south. Okay. Yeah, that's the way we want to go.
Oh, something's on my
Something's hitting you?
troll, if I can make it there. Nope, we made it to a... I'm gonna go west.
You're going west.
Once I hit the part I can't go down. Now I'm going...
Oh, I hit a road. I'm gonna have to.
I hit a second road.
I'm gonna delete my horse down.
Really?
Well, I hit somebody terraformed this road, so it's Oh, I hear you. You're off to this way.
Yeah, I went to the west. Slightly, and then went down until a gravel road.
Gravel road. Okay, I see the gravel road.
Yeah. That's where I am.
I see 2 gravel roads. I see this one and then the next one. So the farther one down?
It looks like the further one down, yes.
There you are. And there's a troll.
Yes. So it looks good. I mean, still haven't received anything yet, but I'm, still optimistic. One of these times, I'll get something. All right, where do you want to go? The east or the west?
Let's go east, which is sort of... I'm pretty sure east is the way we want to go. Let me just double check the map, actually.
All right, and while you double check, we will go in that direction.
Yeah, east. East is the way we want to go.
All right.
Yeah. Because if we keep heading east, we'll make it back to that highway that runs north and south.
Yeah, so I came into the game recently and noticed I had some mail.
Oh, okay.
And what I ended up finding in my mail, although I cannot show you guys because Adam is, if you haven't figured out, is the one hosting this whole stream because my network connection is not doing very well. I received a bird cage.
Okay.
Oh God, look where we are.
We're on the top of a mountain.
What are we going to do?
Well, we have
Holy Christ.
two options. I have a feeling that option is going to lead to another cliff.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we could go down this way, but not sure it's the way
I,
we want to go.
I
What
do
do you
see
think?
I do see a ramp here.
It does look like we can get down from here.
It looks like somebody
Maybe.
made a ramp. Are you following me? Oh boy.
I feel
Yeah,
like that is not the way. Is it?
but somebody made a like this looks like a man-made ramp that's just
Yeah, but it
overgrown.
doesn't look like it goes all the way. I mean, it's kind of cool. Let's go.
Turns to the right. Okay, yeah. And then
Stops.
is this where it
No way.
stops?
Yeah. This is where
Yeah.
it stops.
They
Look at
didn't
that view.
they didn't quite
Oh
make
my
it
God.
all the way. Okay.
Wow. Great view. No mobs.
No mobs.
But it does keep going in this direction.
Does keep going. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if that's
We just need to get
a good
down.
thing or
Anything
do we
down
take
is
down
good.
in this direction.
We need to get down, but turn around and go back the other way. But this is going down. And here's a raging
That
huge
is
spider.
true. Oh, get it? Where are
Why
you?
are you running away?
I did not see you.
There he is. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep coming this way.
What did it say? I got an old huge. Oh, I see.
Okay, there.
I
Yeah.
see. I'm seeing it here. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, good. I also have a spider behind me. Another one.
Yep, I see it. Oh, it must be.
I'm like,
I'm
this
like-
guy's taking quite a while to get down. He just keeps swaying back and forth like he's enjoying the ride. Ah,
I really think our best bet. I think our best bet is to go back to that first desert area. Yeah.
Sure.
There is
Yeah,
an there's another
Go ahead.
one. There's another one just to the west of it. So we can try that first because it's like on the way. So we can hit that other one and then go back to that first one and see if respawn is there.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, while we're waiting for the server here, so yeah, I got a bird cage,
Okay, yeah.
and somebody even sent me, they even sent me a statue of Libela.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
awesome.
even think I've seen that before.
Now,
it's
was it the same person who sent you the bird cage?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And
Who?
so specifically for our decorating competition. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like,
You're one up,
I
Bobby.
would say, yeah, in the lead in this competition so far. I don't know.
Who was it
and,
that sent you?
Somebody else sent me a Winter's Night token.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and yes, I have their names. So thank you very much.
And their names are?
Their names are.
Let's do a shout out.
Give me a second here. Velvet Sun. Thank you, Velvet Sun.
Okay.
For the birdcage and statue of Libela.
I recognize that name. Why do I recognize that name, Velvet Sun?
Because it's an awesome name.
Okay. It is an awesome name.
And and Alexandra sent the token. So thank you
Oh,
very
okay.
much.
Alexandra. She's a.
Yeah.
I think she's a patron of ours. She must be a patron of
I
ours.
think so.
I recognize that name.
And they're gonna have an awesome place in my better floor than your floor. I don't know. Wait, which way did you go here?
Oh, I just I followed that cobblestone path. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, keep coming that way. Okay, here I am. So let's kill this spider while I try to get our bearings where we are now.
Okay. Um, yeah. So I can't wait to just start building that area up. But I just kept thinking it would be so much cooler if we had the different wood types for the walls
Hmm.
and for the fences. I also completely want wooden log cabins.
Yeah,
Like I
that
don't know why.
that'd be
That
awesome.
would just be. I would like never make anything else.
Okay, this road seems to be the right road. We're gonna head east, and wait, we're heading east, right? Yeah, we're heading east. Okay. I don't know where we are exactly. However, south and east is about the right direction. Anything that leads us south and east is that, yeah.
We've talked about this before. The ability to make glass making.
Ah, glass making, yes.
So yeah, reganation. What would you guys want to make?
I know what I
What
would want
would
to make with
be,
glass.
and so like, could it become as in depth as all the other skills? Is there enough that you'd want to make? So what would you want to make, Adam?
So I would like to see glass windows.
Glass windows. So you would have to make the windows separately and then put them onto your windows, into your walls. Holes, wall holes, which are currently also called windows right now.
Yeah, my wall holes. Yeah, that would be cool. One thing that I think is that I think the Wurm client has a hard time showing like a transparent substance. And the reason why I know, like, I have this sense is because when they went to make the labyrinth crystal ball, they tried to make it like crystal. Wait a minute, this is going up again.
We are going up, yes.
Wait, but this is south. Where are we?
Is that okay?
I'm just afraid
Going
that
south.
we're too. Okay, let's take our next easterly turn as soon as we can. I don't want to go
It's right
up
here.
too high.
It's right here.
Okay. So yeah, they went to go make the crystal ball, and they told me that they were going to try to make it like glass looking. But when they went to do that, the best they could do is make it look sort of. It ended up looking like transparent.
Transparent.
Yeah. So like they couldn't make it look glass. It looked completely invisible almost. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
So that was the problem. But the fact that they went to try is a indication that they're trying to get
Like
it.
to?
They would like to. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, who wouldn't like to?
Yeah,
Really?
I know.
So here's a couple of glasses, windows, jars,
Jars are.
flasks.
Yeah.
So far, sounding a little bit like pottery. Leaded glass to give another use for lead. A magnifying glass?
That would be
What
cool.
would we use magnifying glasses for?
I am not sure.
They could be used for something, maybe on to allow you to identify something or other.
Okay, I see exactly where we are now. If we keep going this way, we're gonna hit the desert, the slightly bigger desert than the one that we started at.
Would you be okay? So, if it would then allow us to make spy glasses.
Well, spy glasses have definitely become devalued after they made them the like a reward for being premium for 2 years.
Then it would be okay to
I
add
think-
them to the game as a item to be made.
Yeah, I think at this point, I don't think it'll cause any problems. Yeah, so I think that's fine.
Ah, which way did you go?
Oh, I just kept going east until I hit the highway. So I'm now at the highway. And I ran into
I
a
see.
hardened crocodile.
So you passed the little lake.
I passed the lake, kept going east.
All right. Magnifying glass could be used for archaeology. That is true.
Interesting. Interesting.
Expand the archaeology class again.
Hey.
I feel like I'm on the wrong path as you.
Hey, Pyro. Once you, if you, from that little lake, if you head east, you should go through a little steep area and eventually hit a highway, like with cat's eyes on it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. There you are.
Where am I? Where are you? Oh, there you
I'm in
are.
front of you now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then if we take this east highway,
To Storm's End.
this will open up into a desert.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. With more horses, of course.
The horse desert, as is common around these parts.
This is the third like area like this that we've been to that's just horses and docile mobs. Okay, so that's kind of useless. Boy, where do we have to go? Where do we have to go?
We'll kill this wolf, I guess.
Yeah, we'll go back to that first little desert, which is just east here, because we're still not off road.
We were just off-road.
We did a whole off road adventure. We went through an entire steep.
So far, we've been into, one area had horses in it. Another area had more horses in it. Then we went into the forest, had horses in it.
Okay, so we're gonna head east.
And now a horse desert.
There looks to be a big terraformed area up here, which we're gonna have to somehow get through.
Mm-hmm.
Go deep forest. We could if we could find a
deep forest.
deep forest. Huh.
Sounds like a name of a particular forest. You're behind me, right? Go into the deep forest.
Okay, well, there's a crocodile right here. You want to kill it?
You know what? I feel like at this point we're gonna go into the deep forest, and we're just gonna find horses.
Like I'm down for going into the deep forest. The question is, I think the problem is there's no deep forest around this area. There is a deep forest around where we live, but there's nothing, like there's no mobs there. I really don't. At least there was no mobs there the last time I went. Unless the mob spawns have been changed.
No, this place is really nice.
Are you talking about this big square area with the water in the middle?
Yeah. I don't know where you went, but
Yeah, we went into the
I
forest, found a
am
croc. You're right.
on the east side.
Okay.
I don't know where you are, so you have to kill the croc.
I had stopped because a croc was there.
I see.
But now I'm going to the east side of the big squared area.
And there's an entrance back to that initial desert that we were in.
Okay. So you kept going east from here.
Yeah.
And I got a bear on me. A greenish one.
What? Where are you finding these?
Well, we're back in that area with the greenish bears. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, are you back in the little desert again?
There you are.
Oh, you found me? Yeah, there you are.
Maybe if I make a hit, I can get, no, I got nothing.
Okay, let's keep going. I'm curious to know how much fight skill I've gotten from this trip so far. We've been killing a lot of greenish stuff.
That's a good question. And I am happy to announce
0.18.
I got 0.18. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this was the first area that we were in, and we got there was a whole bunch of scorpions here when we were here before.
I see the screenish bear, so I'm gonna go towards that.
Go for that. I'm going to go for the spider.
There we go. Okay. This is the one.
Now to the south of here, is like a decent sized foresty area.
Yeah.
We could try for that. You know, like go around this little desert, kill whatever's here, and then go south-ish.
Give it a shot. And just so everyone's clear, that was not the one. I did not get anything.
There's quite a few corpses of greenish. You know, I was so hopeful when we came here and we found 2 champion mobs right off the bat. I was like, yes, we're off to a great start.
This is going to be an amazing adventure with lots of monsters.
Doesn't look like they've respawned. It's been almost an hour since we were here. It's been 50 minutes since we were here.
And we got more seals. That's what we got.
Yeah, seals spawned. Oh, I see a croc. And there's the champ spider we killed. Oh.
You see a croc that's not dead?
I see a croc that's not dead. He was over here.
Yeah. Hiding in its native habitat under the trees.
Under the trees.
On grass. I don't know. Oh.
Did you get something?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
That was a false flag.
Okay. So let's go south. Because I was expecting this place to be repopulated, but I guess not.
And it was not. Yeah.
Not repopulated yet.
Oh, a cave bug.
Cave
and
bug.
a crocodile.
Okay, let's go for the crocodile.
I'm going to kill the cave bug because it's going to take not too long, I would assume.
And then if we go south and south-ish west, or sorry, east,
Southeast.
or
Okay.
or sort of straight south from here, I guess. We're kind of on a peninsula, so it's like a sort of it is quite wide, but there is a road that goes down it. But I'd say there's forest enough. We can try to just go through the forest and see what happens.
Sure. So this direction.
Yeah. Although I'm seeing fences now.
Yeah. Not as much wilderness as. Oh, I see a troll.
Yeah? Yeah? I
It's
have
this way somewhere. There it is.
Which way did you go?
Try to get some stamina here before it reaches me. It's next to the fence.
Okay, I see it.
Try to get some high ground.
I got a cave bug on me, so I'm going to do that first.
Nice. Alright, I'm trying. What do you think?
Well,
Think I'm gonna get it?
could be this one.
Could be this one. That is true. And as long as it never dies, it could always be this one.
See, I came prepared. I brought a little lunch bag, put a bunch of ice packs in it, and brought another one of these
Yes.
beers.
Oh my god, you have a second beer, eh?
Yep, and it's nice and cold still. Oh,
I
yeah.
have no second beer.
Poor you.
I was not prepared. I was really excited when you got your hat.
Right. Me too. I was like,
Wow, that was pretty quick. I guess it is pretty quick.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
The game gave me false hope.
Oh, I saw another troll over there somewhere on the other side of that
you
hill.
Get it? Because I'm just killing a cave bug.
Let's see here. There's an altar. There he is.
Here we go.
So trolls seem to like to hide out in the middle of forests.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And you also got a hellhound on you.
Oh, yes.
So as we're doing this, what has been going on with the game as far as development?
Well, they're well into the priest testing.
And so what's like the summary of that?
I'm not sure what the summary of it is. Here, from my perspective, and I've been sort of like saying this a couple times now. From my perspective, which is purely a PvE perspective, and somebody who's played priests for I don't know how long, I feel like this update is gonna affect me very minorly. You know, like there's like a few things that'll change, and there's some few things that are really good. One of the things I'm really happy about is how the Rite of Spring change is gonna affect us.
Why do you say minor? I thought this was supposed to be a major priest change.
It sort of is a major priest change in the sense that like there's a lot of the priest spells have been updated and balanced and changed, but I think most of the major changes is coming from like PvP changes, like combat changes. The way that priests combat spells and healing spells sort of function, there's gonna like that whole realm has changed. You know,
So you don't see this being a PvP or PvE focused
it's
change.
I mean, there is some PvE, little bits, but most of it is PvP.
So you don't think like the focus was that, like the reason they're doing all of, like there must be a reason.
Grats, Reganation. You
Why?
got yourself yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah. I mean, I know that PvP has been on the radar for for a long time from the devs. And I think this is like sort of the start of it. I know the combat, there's like talk about a combat overhaul, which also
Which way here?
yeah, I know. I think south is just generally south. We should just sort of scan and look to see if we can find
Okay.
trolls here. Now I was looking through the spell lists of all the priests and trying to think, would I change any of my priests? Right?
Yeah.
And when it comes down to it, I really use priests to a very minor degree. Like, I have particular spells that I cast over and over again, but there's not really that many of them. So for example, my Najo priests, I use Strongwall a lot. That's probably my biggest spell that I use with my Najo priests. And then what else do I use really? Like, casting Courier on mailboxes. I cast Genesis on horses.
Yeah.
It has Life Transfer currently, and that's switching to Essence Drain, which is the... I don't know if have you heard of this new spell? There's a spider.
I haven't heard of this new spell.
Spiders behind you. Stop for a second. Here. Let's try to stick together here. So yeah, Essence Drain is like a Libella version of Life Transfer, where it does about the same. It does the same kind of thing as Life Transfer, where it like heals you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a rare silver coin from that.
Nice. I did not get a rare silver coin from that.
I was lucky. I think that's my first rare silver coin ever.
That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, it does about the same as Life Transfer, but like to a lesser degree. I'm not sure how much less, but it'll like heal you less, but at the same time it'll also damage the mob in the same way as, let's say, Frostbrand damages mobs. Oh, we're coming to some weirdly shaped terrain.
Yep.
Oh, and
It's
a
okay.
road.
We're almost through. Should we follow this road a little bit?
We can follow it.
Get down a little.
Sure. But we're going to hit water one way or the other.
All right.
We're on a little peninsula. Yeah, there it is.
That's fine.
So yeah, so Najo is going to lose Life Transfer but gain Essence Drain. And then these spells, Essence Drain and Life Transfer, are going to be switching to be 100 Faith to cast, which means that you can cast with a single priest as long as you have 100 Faith. And I think that
Which is nice.
that has a pretty interesting implication. Like, not only will you be able to cast without linking with another priest, but from what I know, or at least I've been told, linking with another priest increases the difficulty of the cast.
which allows.
Well, so if you wanted to cast life transfer before, you have to link with a priest because it costs more than 100 faith,
Right.
and in doing so, it makes the cast more
harder.
difficult. Yeah, harder.
So you think that it just makes it easier?
So now, if you have a 100 faith and you're able to cast, let's say, life transfer now, you'll be more successful.
Do you feel that that will negatively impact the market?
Well, I mean, it depends on which side of the market you're on. It'll positively impact the market in the sense that life transfer items will be well more available. People will be able to buy them, and they will be cheaper than they were before.
Are they not already extremely available on the
Yeah.
market?
Yes. No, well, yes and no. You know,
We're not getting to a nice place here.
no, we're, as I said, we're on a peninsula heading south that is sort of like becoming like, because you're on a peninsula, it's going to be populated.
Yeah.
And it's getting narrower and narrower. So
So should we be going this direction?
there's not really many other directions to go. Where we are,
Right.
there's like, we can go back to the desert. We can try heading east from that desert. There's a little spot over there, but it's not huge, and it leads to more shore. Yeah,
So we don't have a lot of options here.
we don't have a lot of options. We could hit the boat and sail east and try stuff that's on the east there. I mean,
We're basically back to our boat.
we're basically back to our boat now. Yeah, we're basically back
see.
to our boat.
All right. So what's our best option here?
The best option is to go. Okay, so let's see. What time are we at? Okay, so it's not even 10 o'clock. So we could. We can get onto the boat. We could head east and go hunting in that area. I think that's our best option. It'll be like around the Vrox Landing area, which we know is somewhat populated with, you know,
Let's do it.
mobs. And it shouldn't take us too long to get over there. I don't know where I lost you.
I'm at the boat.
Okay, so I'm coming back to the boat.
I'm just mesmerized by all of the different banners, and they even have an Ebenura banner here.
Oh yeah, cool.
Tall banner. Do they have an Ebenura wagon? They do have an Ebenura wagon. There's the Ebenura flag.
This is at the market.
Yeah, I did not realize that the first time we were there. Yeah, why not the huge area near Linton? How far would that be?
Linton. I mean, we could try it, but I've never found there to be.
Wait, I thought I was back at the boat, or at our at our boat, but I don't see our boat, so I guess I'm not back at our boat.
Are you at Sunset Market? Sunset Bay
Yeah.
Market. Okay. So there's all those market
Maybe it's
stalls.
on the west side.
It's on the west side.
That makes more sense then.
Oh, hey, Validate. I haven't been looking at chat for a while. You must have been there for a while.
There it is. All right.
So you see yourself keeping your Vin Priest, but converting your Mag and Foe to Najo. Don't see the point of Mag and Foe PvE-wise when Naj seems to have most of the... You know what? And I would say that that's not changed any. Before any of the changes, I really do feel like Magrenon and Foe were both inferior to Najo. Najo pretty much had all of the good PvE spells that Najo, or so that Foe and Magrenon had. I'll be honest, Magrenon has nothing except for Strongwall. Like, tell me one other spell that Magrenon has that's decent. Okay, I guess he has Aesop. But that's about it. Do you want to just drag our horses? Like,
You would have to drag. Both.
yeah, okay. I'll lead them both. If you can stop leading yours.
Oh yeah, you can lead them.
Lead them and then
embark.
And then embark. Yeah, that's a huge. Why can't I embark? Oh, there we go.
Because you were too far away.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm good. I hope I'm still leading my horses. Had Aesop, but new changes takes that away. I hope not. I mean, Magrenon, from a PvE perspective, Magrenon is super useless. Yeah.
But I thought this whole priest change was supposed to fix those problems for PvE.
Well, definitely the focus was
that, which is what people were thinking.
It's not for PvE. The fixes weren't specific for PvE. It was just in general. So I think the goal was that we would see an even distribution of deities being picked. And I think that still will happen because Magrenon, from what it seems like, is the best PvP priest. He gets the most combat bonuses and things related to PvP.
Is that what you want, though? Is that how you want to fix it?
I mean,
PvP, you need to have a Magrenon priest, and if you're in PvE, then this one's for this game style and that one's for that game style. Or would you rather have them have evenly distributed? There's no bad choice. But there might be better choices depending on what you want to do.
Yeah, I'd rather.
I thought that was the problem to begin with. I thought the problem was, everybody's picking this one because, you need one of those.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't really think that much has changed in terms of which one you would pick under certain circumstances. Like their spell lists haven't changed enough that, like Magrenon will still be that combat type priest, and Venora is still enchanting. Venora is getting like a couple combat spells too. Foe will be the healer still. Like it doesn't seem like enough has changed that's gonna be different.
I see.
Yeah. To me it almost feels like a tweaking. It's like a tweaking system. Like they're tweaking the systems. They're not overhauling them. If that makes sense.
That's the word that they use to describe the change.
What's the word that they use though?
They use the word overhaul, didn't they?
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Whether or not they use that word,
it was just the priest update.
Yeah, it's a priest update. Now, I mean, right from the beginning, we knew exactly what it was going to be. It is what it is.
I guess you're the priest. Are you happy with the change?
I'm indifferent because to me, it's not going to change anything. As I said, the changes are minor. So
now, by indifferent,
yeah. I mean to say,
are you sad?
No, I'm not sad. I mean, indifferent meaning they could keep it the same or they can change it. And in both situations, it's about equivalent to me. So
because it doesn't affect you.
It doesn't affect me. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It doesn't affect me any.
But let's take it back from like affecting you.
Yeah.
How about the amount of time that's spent on it?
Well, I understand why the time is being spent on it, right?
Okay.
Because
so
I know
okay with it.
I accept the fact that I am not the only one playing this game and that all the changes don't need to affect me. Like, how many changes have come by that haven't affected PvP players, right? So it's to me, I think it's good that the development of the game is trying to gear towards a general audience, and they have to sort of pick a spot to say, we're going to change this, and that is going to affect a certain number of people, and it's not going to affect a certain number of people. But I think that it was a right choice from the devs to pick priests, specifically because this is definitely something that can generate revenue for the game. Right?
Okay. You just said that. How will it generate revenue for the game?
Because priests are generally alt characters. Like, a lot of people play priest alt characters. So it's going to cause people to become interested in putting premium back up on their priest characters, to test out all the changes and to experience how it's affecting them. And it's going to affect people in positive ways, like specifically the PvP crowd, which recently I feel, because of all the epic issues and the PvP crowd has been dwindling. And the fact that the devs are focusing on the PvP should give those people hope that PvP is going to be worked on and made better, and priests are just the first bit of it, right? The next thing is going to be combat, and they've been talking about trying to balance PvP for I don't know how long now, and hopefully they're going to be tackling these big systems that are going to drastically change that landscape. Priests being the first one is going to go towards causing people to put premium back on their priests, or to create new priests, and that's going to generate revenue for the game that will allow them to put more money into the development of the game.
So you feel like there's enough people playing this game on a PvP server right now that will make them want to priest up?
I don't think it's only going to be the PvP crowd that's going to premium up their priests. People who want to cast life transfer with one priest, those people are going to premium up their priests. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of PvE players who are going to put premium on their priests because of these changes. Now, the reason why it doesn't affect me is because I already have premium on my priests, right? I'm not thinking, the priests are going to get all these stuff, I'm going to just premium up my priests up.
How does it affect the overall gameplay, and less about making you want to premium your priest?
The overall gameplay of who? The PvE player?
So the way that I look at it is, they're doing all this work on all the priests. Well, how is it going to affect the priest's interaction with the world, the environment, and the players? How is it going to change the player's interaction with the priests?
So there is one major thing that's going to change, and that is the restriction on continuing items is going to be lifted. So priests are going to now be able to build buildings, structures, fences, etc. And also any item that you can just keep popping materials into, like guard towers and boats and those sorts of things. So it'll make priests more functional.
Okay. Does it make priests more... Could you play it as your main without losing too much?
Yeah, I think that now
or is it just like a little bit more?
It makes it a little bit more viable for priests to be made as played as a main. Like, as it is, there are people who try to play priests as a main. They're a very minor number of people, but I think that number of people can grow now. Like, priests as mains sort of can be viable. The only thing you won't be able to do now is imp improves things. So the crafting skills are kind of out. And the other thing is, each priest has like one thing that they can't do in terms of the gathering. So they're
Right.
you know how like now like if you're a Venora priest, like you can chop wood, but you can't mine and you can't dig, right?
Yeah.
But now they're going to add digging back, so you can now chop wood and dig as a Venora priest, and each of the priests are getting one of the two that they can't do. You know what I mean? What is that tree running around there? Do you see that tree?
Probably a deer.
Yeah, it's a deer.
So where are we now on the map?
Okay, so we're on the east coast of that little. Let's see if we can park. I'm coming in hot. More. Okay,
Ah,
you're in a boat.
I'm inside the boat.
That's okay. Okay. So our boat ended up in a boat. I was coming in too fast. But that's okay. All right. So from here, wait. Why don't I see this correctly? Okay, yeah, this is right. So if we head up this road, it'll then bend towards the northwest, and to the east of all of that is like wilderness. So
All right. I'm happy with that.
Buddha, please add scary tree to yellow potion illusion pool. Oh yeah, that would be so cool. Turn yourself into a scary tree.
That is true.
You know, there's quite a few minor changes that I'm really really happy about with the priests. Like one of them is that you can now continue items. Like, and the reason, one of the main reasons why that's so good is because now priests will be able to build wooden altars and stone altars.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like whereas before, like it made no sense. Like if you wanted to build a stone altar to your god, you couldn't do it because you weren't allowed to, continue items. Okay, do you see how to the right here is all wilderness?
It is, yeah.
And
So
it's
we,
actually quite far to the mountain, and it's all wilderness. There's nothing there according to the map. So hold on. Let's go a little bit north. Sorry, a little bit along this road.
Yeah.
There's this road that goes south from here. Once we pass that, then everything on this side of the road is wilderness for like a long while. Wait, that's not true.
First thing I see is
There's a deed. There's a deed there.
is a deed.
But if we pass that deed, so let's go south along that road a little bit and then go west.
Okay.
Just pass this deed, because once you pass the deed, at least according to this map, there's nothing. So
Let's give it a shot.
We'll give it a shot. And we'll hope that we hit some trolls. Okay. Well, at least there's a spider. It's something.
A spider. Yes. All right. Well, the priest update sounds interesting, but they've got to be doing some more things other than that. Has there been anything announced?
Nothing like there has been preliminary things. So like as I said, the combat was announced a while long ago, and I guess that was just like getting started. There's also all the graphical things coming. So the water was a big thing.
Yeah. When is that coming?
Who
Or
knows?
is it just
But
teased.
it's teased, and it's like what
Just teased.
it's coming when it's gonna come. But man, I can't wait for that. That's gonna look so cool.
What is true about the water and what is rumor? Do we know, like, this is what I've heard, and I don't know how much of this is true.
Okay.
That the water changes are gonna come. Hold on, we got something.
We got something?
It's a hellhound.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's on
Water
there.
changes are gonna come,
Yeah.
and it seems like it's bringing waves.
Mm.
I also heard that it might sway the boat.
Yes. I think that's been verified by Samuel.
Do the waves get affected by the wind?
I don't know about that. I'm trying to get my stamina back, but I'm not standing on flat enough ground. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about the wind. And then another comment that somebody had made was about regarding, like, will we see the same kind of waves in like a tiny little pool, a tiny little pond?
Does this allow them to, control the water better?
Yeah, maybe.
Or is it just
Or-
a graphical update?
Right. It could potentially be just a graphical update. It's not clear. But the fact that it's moving boats means that it's more than just graphical, that it's dynamic.
Yeah, there has to be something in there, yeah.
Like it has to be able to know exactly how high the water level is.
Greenish mountain lion that you
Oh.
passed.
Did I? Oh, yeah. It blended right in because it was green.
Blended right in. And then, of course, the obvious question. Rivers.
Rivers. Now, I don't think it's
Or-
going to affect the fact that, there's like a water level and that water level won't be higher. So you can't put like water up here, let's say, for example.
Right. So no sort of water substance, water physics.
Right. At least I don't think there's anything
Water
like that
as an
planned.
item sort of thing.
Right. I swear. There's a troll.
All you had to say is that you swear.
I know. I was gonna say.
Where are you?
I went to the right a little
you
bit.
went up.
Yeah. I just
see.
yeah. We are off road like this because of Buddha's advice. And I was just about to say Buddha, we got out off road all the way in wilderness. Why aren't we finding our
Now we
mobs?
need some troll spawn near us.
Yeah. But just as I said it, I found a troll. What's interesting is we haven't found a single goblin. Not a single one.
Did we need to find a goblin?
Well, I mean, like, goblins also have a chance of dropping the masks.
Which way are we going now? Okay.
Okay.
Down here.
Eastish. Because if we keep going east, we'll hit another, like, little steep sort of area.
Yeah.
And also, like, it'll open up a little bit. And then from there we have a choice of going north or south.
So this way.
East-ish, yeah. This way.
Just keep looking around as we go.
Yeah. There's an
Which takes
angry
a lot of
mountain
thought.
lion.
and concentration.
Oh, and I found the steep. Is just to the north of where we are. We've gone a little...
Okay.
We've gone east enough.
Do we want to go that direction?
I think that one...
Or are we gonna find some more horses?
It's hard to say. You're right. It's possible we just go here and find more horses. But at least with steeps, you can see farther. So you'll be able
That's
to
true.
see everything that's going on. There's a spider. There are horses.
There definitely are horses.
And sheep. Goodness.
I'm gonna fabricant.
Oh goodness. That's
You've
with
definitely stolen our luck.
That's within 13 minutes. Where are you? Oh, you're probably on Celebration. That's where... I guess the smaller servers are easier to sort of get around to hunting grounds. Like, I know where there are good hunting grounds on Xanadu. The problem is that they're just so far away that it would take a good 40 minutes just to get there, let alone getting back. But I kind of thought, I figured, and maybe I guess I'm wrong, that if we just went to these open areas like the steeps and the deserts, that we would find mobs.
Not horses.
Well, I mean, I knew there would be horses, but I thought there'd be something, it would be more diverse than just horses, bison, cows, and sheep.
I do see a troll halfway up that mountain.
Okay.
That doesn't help us.
Well, there is that bridge there that can get us up
there's a
there.
troll this way.
Okay.
If you can
I
come follow
see him.
me here.
Yeah, I see him.
With an old hell.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and another troll over
Okay.
there. Okay.
Okay, so
Let's
we're...
do the raging one. We got something in this massive amount of horses.
Yeah. There's something.
Let's get this old hellhound down. We have strange bison. Old cowboy.
Okay, there's a... You got a picture here. Let's see if we can... So this is Fabricant's Strange Bison. That is kind of strange. What is that? What are they doing? They're like clumped up on that little peak. That's a little strange, if you ask me.
Alright, did you make it up here?
Yeah, I'm coming. I see another troll just off to the right
Yeah.
there. It's a
There's
slow
that
one.
Troll. There's another troll down there.
Okay, okay. So this was a good spot to come to.
There you go. 3 trolls. We have found 3 trolls, and we've had so little luck that we are now saying that that's a good spot to go to.
Yep. We found 3 trolls. One down there. There's one over there. All right.
We'll get this. You know, how long has it been? I'm still confident I'm going to get something.
We've been streaming for 2 hours, 20 minutes.
2 hours, 20 minutes. I've received nothing.
Yep, not a single one.
Not a single thing.
Yeah. They did increase the drop rates.
And this is with them increasing the drop rates.
This is with the
That's
drop
great.
rates increased, yeah.
There's another troll.
Yep. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. I like the color of this one.
Yeah, me
The
too.
slow one. This is kind of cool. It's like not just one hue that changed. It's like each individual piece, its hue is changed. Like the hair is blue and the shoulder pad is blue.
Mm-hmm.
The pants. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I must say, these graphical updates are much, much appreciated.
Definitely.
Wait, we're hitting something. It's a bear?
Yeah. It's blending into the ground.
Yeah.
We get anything?
Not I.
Where was the other
The other troll was over here somewhere.
We got it.
You got it there?
We got the third troll somewhere. No, there it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's down here.
It's under you. I'm gonna try to get some stamina.
Yeah, I really think that first little area that we did at the beginning of the stream, that was our best little area. We had a bunch of champions and a bunch of greenish. We cleared all that. We got that witch's hat there. And then everything else has been a bust. Yeah, rejuvenation. The sand everything looks really like all the surfaces, I'd say. Like
they do.
Even this surface of the
specific light.
Yeah.
Even the light now, yeah, it's very nice. Alright, I think we're gonna go up the mountain a bit.
Do you want to go up that bridge there?
I don't really see anything that direction.
Like which way you're talking about? Like this way?
Just go up, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see something in the distance.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Like a giant amount of trolls?
Yeah. That'd be cool. So there is another thing that's going on. I don't know if you saw this, but they've announced that they're going to add 5 new horse colors.
Wait, 5? I thought it was 3.
No, they're going to add 5, and you can vote. You can vote on 3.
Oh, 5.
Oh,
I'm getting stuck here.
yeah, I think we got to go down.
Down or up?
We can go down, then across, and then back up.
I'm just gonna double check this mine, just in case.
Okay.
Nope. Dead end. Wow, so...
Yeah. So
where do we find the options?
did you vote for those? No, yet not yet. I think there's
I don't think I did.
Let me see if I can find the thread. Yeah, it's the Great Horse Color Poll. So let's show some of these colors. So here they are.
So what are people hoping to see?
Let's see if we can get it bigger. Okay, so let's see here. I'll tell you which ones I voted for. I voted for the Skewbald Pinto, which is this brownish... Kind of looks like the same kind of horse that you have, except for with brown instead of black.
I see.
I voted for the Blanket Appaloosa, which looks like on the front a black color, but then it fades into sort of like white and spotted. And then I also voted for the Black Silver, which has a black body but silver hair. Yeah, those are the ones that I voted for.
What was the second one?
It's called a Blanket Appaloosa. It has like a black head and sort of like
I see
chest.
that one.
Yeah, with
Nice.
the dotted back. I also wanted to vote for the Leopard Appaloosa because that one looks pretty cool too. Um,
But you just what made you choose the other one?
well, it was just a matter of I only got 3 votes, so I had to vote for the 3 best. I think if I had 4 votes, I would have voted for that one as my fourth.
Nobody wants to vote for the Dapple Gray.
The Dapple Gray. That one
What?
it does look cool. But if I had to choose, I'd probably choose the what do you call it? The white buckskin. It has the dapple gray sort of like spotting on the back, but it fades into a gray.
Mm-hmm. What did everybody choose out of all those options?
Yeah, what did you guys choose? You guys that are in the chat there.
I'm thinking I also really like the blanket Appaloosa.
Hmm. Did you end up voting yet?
I haven't.
You have until the next weekly update to vote.
Well, I feel like I'll just do it now.
Yeah, you may as well. Just vote right now.
And I do like the Dapple Gray.
Which one's that one? Oh, yes, the dapple gray. Yeah.
I'm not sure which other one I would choose. Maybe I'll wait.
Yeah, don't submit your vote until you're sure, because people, before reading fully, they
Buckskin,
picked
man.
one. They picked one of their horses and then voted, and then they found out, wait, I could have voted for up to 3. But you can't change your vote once you hit the submit button.
That's funny.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Alright, yeah, maybe I should get back to trying to get this witch's hat
Yeah, witch's hat or the mask. Like, I really would love to
and
see.
the troll mask. You seeing anything?
Now we are in the area around Vrox. Do you know that little? There's that little. What do you call it? That desert that's near the labyrinth.
Yeah.
We're actually quite close to that. If we just head north from here,
Ooh,
if we head straight north,
let's do that.
and there was some scorpions and things in that area. And
Yeah.
oh no, I lost where you went.
I'm close to the side of the mountain area. Ooh, I'm gonna go into the mine.
Okay, I see you.
There's a lava spider,
Oh, nice.
but only one.
Is it a small mine or does it go
Yeah,
deeper?
it's very small.
Okay. It's a little room.
Gives me some time to look at the other colors. Looking at the ones that are distinctively different than what we have now. So if you had to choose, what are the most common colors that we have now? Like, do we have too many dark horses, light horses?
I mean, there's a brown, there's a gray, there's a black, and then a dark black. So I guess black has a couple already. I mean, I like the ones that are spotted or different colors. You know what I mean? Wait, where did you go?
Yeah. I'm on the road going up.
Okay.
Going,
Because the spotted ones, we only really have the The one that you're on there, the Pinto. What is it called?
Yeah, whatever that is.
I'm saying Pinto, but it's not Pinto. Pinto's a car. Piebald, that's what it is. So we have the piebald, but that's the only one that's like that multicolored sort of look. I mean, the blood bay has like white on its face and
Ooh, okay. Here's the desert.
yeah, north of here is the desert. But we're like well into Vrock's landing area now. And there is,
Why it seems familiar.
yeah, and we're familiar with this area, so we'd be familiar with going into the wilderness up north here.
Yeah, I'm in the desert now.
If we go into the desert and we,
There's nothing.
oh really, and we head northwest from here a little bit.
Some cows.
Oh really?
Wonderful.
Whatever happened to like deserts being spawns for like hell scorpions and crocodiles? Like, isn't that what deserts?
Oh, a black wolf.
There's a hellhound here.
And hey, Ultimate Savior. How's your FIFA going tonight? Do you feel like we have too many white horses?
White horses.
Or light?
I don't know. Like, you can see the ones that are already in the game. There is the white. There's like a goldish color that's called palomino. And then what else is that's light? There's like a gray, and that's basically it for the light horses. Here, let's go this way.
I'm gonna go with the light horse.
The dapple gray? Or the... which one?
I think I'm gonna go with the white buckskin.
Okay, the white buckskin.
The blanket Appaloosa, the dapple gray, and the white buckskin.
Okay. Okay, let's go this way. I'm pretty familiar with this forest, I think.
Yep.
I
hope so.
I hope. And it's somewhat wildernessy with a little road, but hopefully the wilderness will have some trolls in it. But I'm pretty confident that we won't get lost if we go this way.
All right. Only Black Ops.
And we'll take Buddha's advice. Off-road.
Oh, huge spider. I'll just kill that.
Okay, he's on me. Yeah, there's some spiders. I see another spider. I see a brown bear. And another spider, a sly one.
Let's just collect those up.
Black Ops. Is Black Ops a game? Like Call of Duty Black Ops?
It is a game. It is, yeah.
And when you're talking about FIFA, you're also talking about a game. Not
That's right.
not
It's a
like
soccer game.
I know, but not like not FIFA like, you know, some people are
Sport.
soccer fans.
I don't think Ultimate Savior is a soccer fan.
Oh, okay.
He's a football fan.
Right. It's a black wolf. I did see a sly spider here just a second ago.
Oh, old troll and a huge spider, huh?
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a troll. Yeah, okay, let's take this spider. The troll doesn't seem to have seen me yet. Oh no, he's swinging at me. He's just facing away. Okay.
Yep.
I always thought they turn towards you when they start hitting you.
They do. Normally.
Normally. Okay. He is swinging away.
Alright.
All right, Mask.
This is, you're going to appear. No, you're gonna die. And you're gonna rip off your head.
So my
Put it
feeling,
into my inventory.
my feeling is that, like, we got a weekend ahead of us. I kind of interested in, sticking around this area. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I feel fine.
So, but
Because it doesn't look like I'm gonna get anything on this stream.
right. Now, in terms of storing our horses, because we don't have any tents, we can't hitch our horses. But I feel like just leaving our horses is pretty safe these days, is it not?
Is it pretty safe these days?
Like, as long as they're branded, which they are, and they have a saddle, so they're not going to wander off.
Do we have a place near here that we can store them?
I guess the labyrinth is.
I wouldn't mind seeing what's going on in the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We are not heading towards the labyrinth.
Well, I see a hellhound, so I'm just gonna try to take it out.
There should be a road here. Is there? Yeah, there's the road.
There's also a spider right there, so I'll try to take that out.
So this is the main highway that, this leads up to where Winter's Night used to be.
Oh, okay.
This highway, if we go the opposite way that we're heading now,
I see.
that'll lead right to Winter's Night.
Have you been to Winter's Night recently?
No.
What does it look like?
I went probably half a year ago. I saw it. A lot of the buildings are still there. The problem, I guess, is that the buildings were high quality. So yeah, they're taking a while to decay, even though they're off deed. I don't know if you want to head towards the labyrinth. There's still some wilderness over there that we could.
Well, there's a lot of wilderness around the labyrinth.
Mm-hmm. I am going to have to take a bathroom break, if that's okay.
Right.
But yeah, I'll be right back. You head towards the labyrinth. I'll follow shortly.
You'll catch up. All right. Well, I guess while he's off and taking his bathroom break, I'm going to finish voting. I think I am sure that I'm going to go with the white buckskin, the dapple gray, and the blanket Appaloosa. There you go. I have voted. Hopefully everyone else has also voted. I am hitting something, I think. Oh, there it is. I'm hitting a hellhound. I'm assuming. Yeah, Fabricant. I just have to not lose faith. Eventually, I'll see something in my inventory. I wouldn't mind seeing how the labyrinth's doing. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while. Although, with Adam saying that he believes that it is this way, I don't actually recognize this area at all. Let's see if I can get my bearings here. This is kind of funny. I would need a sign at this point.
You would need a sign for what?
This area. to get to the labyrinth from here.
Oh, you're saying that you're lost?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, I see a couple spiders, so I'm just going to kill them, and eventually I'll find something that I recognize.
Well, if you head from where we were, if you head south, you'll hit the highway.
Yep.
I hear you killing spiders.
There's two more. Yeah, you never know. And I think that's the thing. You just never know if it's going to be the next thing that you kill.
Mm-hmm.
We just keep killing.
That's the plan.
And you hope that one of these kills.
Yeah, it was
turns out.
quite amazing that we got the drop right at the beginning.
I know. And I'd say not the best areas.
Right. We could have probably if we had decided straight away to go right to the Glass Hollow desert.
We would have never known.
Yeah. I would have, I really thought a desert is a desert is a desert. But I guess not.
There are just some horse deserts, that's all.
But I know the Glass Hollow desert is like, I call it the Glass Hollow desert just because that's where the desert you had to go through to get to Glass Hollow from where we used to live.
Yeah.
But that used to have tons of crocodiles and scorpions and hell scorpions and those sorts of mobs. We haven't seen one hell scorpius in all of the deserts we saw.
Not one. Oh, what's that?
I am killing a crocodile.
Oh yeah, I found one too.
Okay. Don't forget to repair your weapon.
Was it really bad for you?
I'm at 7.
My weapon's only 77 quality.
Oh! I repaired it with the 7 damage, and it went from 92 quality to 89.
What?
Yeah. That was harsh.
Wow.
And that's with, like, my repair skill is not that bad. What's my repair skill at? It might be 60 even. Yeah, it's 62. So my repair skill is 62, and I lost 3 quality on my 92 quality weapon. That's insane.
Wow.
That didn't seem fair.
Anybody know
I just got it imped up to 92.
anybody know a nice weaponsmith?
Goodness. The weaponsmith I got Oh, was that you? Rabid Scab? So then that Rabid Scab is Mobius.
There you go.
I did not know that. I'll have to send it back. Thanks for the imp. But that seemed a little bit much, eh? Like, it went from 92 to 89.5 with it was 7 damage. Which is a decent amount of damage, but wow. That's just a lot.
Is the labyrinth this way?
The labyrinth is this way, yes. Well, I mean, my weaponsmithing isn't terrible. Let's see what it is. My weaponsmithing is 70. So it's not like 0.
Just
It's
70.
it's definitely not 90 or anything like that, but it's 70. So it's I wasn't expecting it to take that much of a chunk. I know my skills aren't like the best, but to take
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
that took a lot.
I'm down to 76. Do you think that's too much?
What?
Like, there's a problem with
Repairing?
repairing right now?
I don't know. I mean, I like the fact that your quality does go down over time.
But that's a lot.
You know,
That's normal?
here's what isn't normal. It's that some things do that where the quality goes down, and then some things don't go down nearly at all. Like, for example, my butchering knife, which I use decently often. Let me just see if I can find it here. My butchering knife got imped to 95 like ages ago. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I got imped to 95 ages ago. I use it quite often, and it's still 95.2. Right? Like, and this was maybe 4 years ago I got it into 95. So, yet this weapon that I just got into 92, the same exact day, it's now down at 89.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Right? So it's a matter of like, I wish there was just consistency. Like if everything sort of had a similar decay and damage, it would just make sense.
But then it wouldn't be Wurm.
Yeah, I suppose not. We still have this supreme pickaxe to give away, and I guess we'll do that once we get back to the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Although we're sort of taking a detour.
Where are we? I thought we're going in that direction, no?
Are we? Not quite. Not quite. Although there's a venerable scorpion here.
All right.
We are going up. You know that hill that's beside the labyrinth?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're going up right now.
Okay.
So we can go around it. If we go, we got to go south and then east around this thing. Yeah. But we'll kill this spider while we're at it. So you used to let your weapons damage to 20, then use the priest to mend. Yeah. Now here's another. This is there's one priest change that they're doing, and that I'm not fully agreeing with, and that's the mend change. They're making it so that mend will scale. Let me think about. So mend currently works in a way where it will get rid of 20 damage, and it will reduce the quality by 2.
Can you get up here?
No, and we might have to. I think I'm just gonna get off the horse and go down the hill a little bit.
I seem to be able to go up without any issues.
Okay, let's go up. If we go up and to the right, that's the way we need to go. There's a spider on you. I'm actually curious now what the change was. I'm gonna go to that priest. The thread there. So let's read exactly what the mend. I'll have to look for it. Find mend. There we go. Quality reduction is now based on how much damage was repaired. For example, mending an item with 7 damage will only reduce the quality by 0.7.
Hmm.
So that pretty much makes mend useless, in my opinion. Right? Because
Really?
what was mend used for before? Like, what would you use mend for?
To repair the items.
Okay, you used it to repair items, sure. But how many people actually used mend to repair items?
Yeah, not many.
Yeah. Its main use was to reduce the quality of items. At least that's what I used it for. Wait,
Yeah.
where are we? Okay, yes.
I think we keep going this way, right?
I I lost you, but
I see you.
I think I'm going in the right way. Yes. I see the high house of Ferbturb.
Oh.
Here we are. And the rose hedges.
Oh, wow. Is this going to be the first time? There you go. This is the reason we made hedges. All those. Oh, wait, we made sure they were all hedges. I kind of want to just go to the front just to see what they
Just
look
to
like.
see, yeah, to see that
Wow.
maze.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm coming with you. Although we could probably see it from the... Here, let's take our back entrance way. I'm gonna go to the city, the front of the city.
Oh, there's a horse in here.
What's going on here? How come I can't go through this gate? Oh, there we go. Just got some lag. Oh no, that was you. Why can't I get through this gate?
That was me. I think you don't have the permissions.
I am no longer the puzzle master.
Do you want to be a puzzle master?
Please, may I be a puzzle master?
Let's see. If I can figure out how to do this.
How come you took me off the puzzle master role?
I don't know. This is gonna take a while.
Thanks, Rabbit Scab.
Yeah. I don't even see you at all. Well, maybe it's because. Can I add you as a person?
Yeah, you'd have to add me as
Not,
a person.
As a role?
Yeah,
Add role.
add role and then Griffith.
No,
You
I
just-
don't see. I think I deleted you completely off of this. Okay, let me think.
Yeah, and you're right. The way that people used men before was not intended. I agree. However, let's suppose you want, like, here's a situation that I was in that allowed, I used men for this. I had imped up I think it was a pickaxe or something like this, a tool. And I was going to cast COC and WOA on it. And I start casting my COC, and I landed at 103.
Ooh.
And so I decided, instead of continuing with my WOA cast, I'm just going to mend it down and turn it into a skiller weapon. Right? Which was easily done with mend, right? So now the question is, let's suppose after the changes that happens to me, and I want to take my 80 quality pickaxe and bring it down to 10 quality. How could I do that? Is there something that allows me to do that? Now, if you did this to, let's say, a mallet, right? You're casting COC on a mallet, you hit 103, the mallet's like 90 quality, and you want to bring it down. There's a method for that. Right? You can just pop it into the forge and it will burn down its quality. Same with like cloth tailoring items, right?
Yeah.
But what about for like pickaxes? What method will there be now to take a pickaxe from, let's say, 90 quality down to 10 quality?
Fireplace? No.
Yeah. So now the only way to do that is to like actually use the pickaxe over and over and over again until it,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you can use a fireplace or like even just a for any kind of like fire for any wooden item and for any cloth
That's right.
item.
That's right. Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
can you use a what are those things called? Do you think they should turn something like a smelting pot or something? Smelting
Catapult it, yeah.
a smelter or something like that?
I just feel like there should be some intended way that we have the ability to do this with, do this for. I don't know.
An intended way.
Like if mend wasn't intended to do that, that's fine. Take away mend. But there should be there should be a way to like reduce the quality of an item. Because there's going to be lots of situations where that's desirable to do. And just some items it's feasible to do it, and some items it's not. Just,
How would you say you would want them to solve that problem? Should it still be a priest thing?
Right, yeah. Should it be a priest thing? Maybe. The Sunder
Or should
spell.
it be something else?
The Sunder spell. What is the Sunder spell? That's a Magrenon spell, isn't it? Let's look that up. Isn't Sunder like... Oh, let me look it up before I say... Yeah, it is a Magrenon spell. To cause damage to some items. It cannot be used to damage other people's equipment. Forges, ovens, towers, altars, walls, chests. Most leather and cloth items, beds, signs, or statues. Okay, that's a long list of things it can't be used for. Okay, so you cast Sunder on it and it damages it, and then you go to repair it, and that'll reduce the quality. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. Let me see if I can find that. I'm going to find that spreadsheet again. I really need to bookmark that spreadsheet. Okay, here it is. Okay, Sunder. Let's look for Sunder. Oops, that's not right. All right, who's going to have Sunder after these changes? Let's see. Magrenon. Tosik, and Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
They currently have Sunder, and they're going to have Sunder. They're going to keep Sunder. Wow, it's a 60 faith cast, though. Oh, it's a 50 favor. 50 favor cast. That's a lot.
But maybe you wouldn't have to cast it over and over and over again.
Well, you'd have to cast it, and that's going to cause damage to it, and then you'll have to repair.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to bring the quality down, but You know, if it's an 80 quality item and it has, 20 damage on it, it might bring it down to 85. I guess Mend only brought it down by 2, so there is that.
That's true.
Now, Xenomir has an interesting idea. An alchemy created acid that you put in a container that would do damage to metalworks. That's a good idea.
I think there's a lot of things they could do with alchemy that they haven't even begun to explore. But anyway, we made it to the labyrinth, even though that was not the goal at all. The goal, but I'd like to say that we succeeded in our goal of making it to the labyrinth.
Sure.
So that I don't have to focus on the goal of getting any kind of item like the witch's hat, the troll mask, all the different kinds of new masks, which I haven't gotten any of. So I'd like to think of the night as a success. We made it to the labyrinth. Good job.
Yay.
To us.
But
then hopefully the rest of this weekend I can slowly say that I've made our goals of actually getting a troll mask at some point.
I think my personal plan this weekend is, since we're already at the labyrinth, is to head north up into the Glass Hollow Desert and just check out what's going on there.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. Because I'm determined to at least get something.
Yeah.
But let's do it. Let's, in saying that, somebody is going to get a really good something.
I should probably head over to the mailbox. Yeah. Now is the time. The time we've all been waiting for.
I think, other than me, this is not the time I've been waiting for.
So let's see here. I gotta set up my Nightbot, and we are going to be giving away this wonderful Supreme Pickaxe. I did kind of want to test it for a second, just to say once. He just
wants to play around with this pickaxe.
I'm curious to know how fast it actually goes, what the timer is on it. But I'm going to make the keyword pickaxe. So hold on one second before we get all, let's see here, pickaxe. There we go. So, if you want to be eligible to win this Supreme Pickaxe with 100 WOA and 90 COC on it, type pickaxe into the chat right now. And while you guys do that, I'm going to go test it out and show you guys all how fast this thing actually goes. Hopefully I can get out of here though. There we go. We got a few people are working on it. Yeah, we got Fabricant, Kayutha, Nozumi, Rabbit Scad, Reganation, The Suit Man, Timotheus, Validate. You guys are all eligible to win this Supreme Pickaxe. Okay, let's see here. What's the timer on it? The rock is too hard to mine. Too hard to mine. Is it because...
You gotta go to the other side. Should be a vein there.
Is it just veins?
Yep.
Did they make it so you can't mine out reinforced?
Only the owner of the deed can do that, I believe.
Okay, so here's an iron vein. Wait, let's regenerate. Let's regenerate my stamina. Thank you, Asnagarf, for that follow. And let's see here.
Nice.
It's a 2.6 seconds. That is insane. Let's see how many 2.6 seconds in a row I get. 2.6, 2.6, 2.6, 2.6, 2.6, and then there's 2.7. So yeah, that is quite speedy. And I put 0.02 damage on it, so let's heal that up. There we go. And I'll leave that iron. I'm just curious. I'm curious to
Just
know.
gotta leave it.
Some good quality iron in there.
You know, he's just delaying.
I know.
Delay. I'm just gonna do this test now. And now I'm just gonna do this test. Let me just see how long it takes if I mine 100 ore from this.
Yeah. So there you go. This is a pretty speedy pickaxe. And we're going to be sending it to you from this very speedy spirit cottage, which has 100 WOA on it. All right. So we got, let's see, we got several people who are in there. This is your very last chance to enter into this contest for this supreme pickaxe. Type in the keyword pickaxe into the chat now, because we're going to roll it in about 30 seconds. I'm still amazed that you got this rare marble statue of a troll. Does it have a candle still in there? Let's see. No, it seems pretty empty right now.
The candle is gone with the wind.
What was the candle? Was there? Did you put in a candle there, or?
No, it was just there.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. One last second. Enter hijacks. Here we go. I'm gonna roll it in. Here we go. It should be like drum roll. I wish we had like a
countdown. Here's a countdown.
All right, here's a countdown. Yeah. You gonna do it?
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
gonna.
I was gonna do it. Okay. We'll do a countdown for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zenomir, you are the winner.
Has won the pickaxe. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
What do you have to say for yourself?
And Zenomir has been a subscriber to our channel. Mm-hmm. I'm going to send you a... Oh, wait. Let me see here. Oh, this is not good. I will come over here. So I'm going to send you a PM, Zenomir. You're going to tell me which character I'm going to send this to. This is a PM in Twitch. So I'm sending a PM in Twitch. You just reply with the name of the character I shall send this to.
I think what you will have to do, Zenomir, is that every once in a while, you just send Adam a message. And
send me a message.
You just tell him all about what you've been doing with that pickaxe. All the different things that you've been enjoying with that pickaxe. Mm-hmm. Just to,
rub it in. There you go, Zenomir. It is off to ya, and it will be there in probably under a minute. Enjoy that pickaxe.
You should have a screenshot of of you using the pickaxe in action
Yeah.
in a mine on a vein, just holding it in your house. just just different screenshot, maybe a video.
Hmm. With a little smirk on your face.
Hitting a tree for no reason.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, using the pickaxe to chop trees.
like just because I can. Anyway, at least somebody got something awesome today. Unfortunately, it was not me, but one day, hopefully this weekend, I will be
Yeah.
wearing an awesome hat with an awesome mask at some point this weekend. But until then, I think it's time. It's time for me to go to bed.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching, and one last time, it was Halloween. So I'll just end the way that I began. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween,
Thank you
everybody.
everyone for watching.
Have a good
Have a
night.
good night.
See you guys next time.